Hello, sunshine. I'm Koi Wire. This is CNN, and hope you're in an awesome weekend and get to celebrate all the wonderful mother figures and in your life. I'm pumped to be back with you. Remember that complacency is the constant enemy. Let's learn when they do something that makes us a little bit up today than we were yesterday. Let's get at the energy and start this week off strong. We start today with the first major foreign trip of President Donald Trump's second term as travel to the Middle East this week. President Trump will make stops in Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates. The top priority of the White House for the trip is to reach economic agreement that would have the free nation presidents and trade with the United States. The president's trip to the Middle East will be much like his first visit in 2017, but with new challenges he'll have to contend with the deepening rift between Israel and a Arab neighborhood after Hamas terrorist attacks on Israel and the ensuing war in Gaza, a war President Trump has promised to end. Now to India and Pakistan, where after days of escalating back and forth strikes, both countries have agreed to a ceasefire over the weekend. The immediate halt to the worst fighting there in decades came as a relief for people on both sides. But since then, both India and Pakistan have accused the other of violating the deal with explosion rocking several parts of Kashmir. Right, so I got to the gym yesterday, get a quick little workout in, and I get a text from my neighbor, Mr. Mark, asking, did your entire house just shake? And that's beginning with the earthquake that was felt in Georgia, and it doesn't happen often. If you're in a Celtics and it is like a probably and worse, where moving and grouping it was not your imagination, a 4.1 magnitude earthquake originating in Tennessee rather part of the state and was built part in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. If you didn't think states of the East Coast experienced earthquakes, this is actually the 17th earthquake with a 4-point magnitude of higher since 1900. The first one since a 4.4 magnitude quake rocked the sea in 2018. Every year as we get closer to summer, it also means the start of hurricane season. The official days have stories called June 1st to November 30th for the storms, but recent forecasting models are predicting an all-year start to a busier than usual hurricane season, with 17 named storms already predicted. We are learning about these predictions just as the National Oceanic Atmosphere Administration or NOAA announced the public database for tracking the cause of extreme weather and climate events is being archived and no longer updated. Because of staffing shortages from government employee reduction, NOAA is paring down the service and provides our Allison Chancellor tell us more about the important role this data played. NOAA has been tracking $1 billion disaster since 1980, and there have been plenty of them. In total, $403 billion disasters since they began tracking. But they vary across the country. This is why it's so important. Oh, look at this. This is, we may Pop quiz has shot generating of single AI image required the same amount of energy of free charging what electric vehicle, smartphone, laptop, or wireless earbud. If you say smartphone, you're right. But while the exact amount of energy depends on factors like the type of AI model used and complexity of the image, generating of AR imaging can use a significant amount of energy. The CEOs of three American artificial intelligence companies were on Capitol Hill last week. OpenAI, AMD, and CoreWeave all the fear before the Senate Commerce Community to give their expertise on way the US can continue to lead China in the global race for the top artificial intelligence tech. The development of that tech takes a lot of resource to need to create everything from specialized computer chips to the vast amount of energy needed to run large amount of data and technically skilled workforce to maintain it. A big part of this is infrastructure will be educating future generations, and a group of 250 tech CEOs is calling on state leaders to officially make computer science a graduation requirement for all U.S. high school students. This all brings us to another bit of news about how language model AI seems to be evolving. Is AI developing a personality of its own? People are noticing, and one of the most popular companies says, according to their own tests, their new systems are hallucinating at a higher rate than their previous system. Are unassuming some digging to see what might be going on here. Listen, if you've been used, very fun. The OpenAI engineer. So today's story getting a 10 out of 10 goes to one cat special main man. Saving the day for an animal shelter in need, Miranda Gonzalez couldn't celebrate her beloved rescue cat Holly's 15th birthday with just any party, so she threw her a perfect, precious quinceañera, a rite of passage celebration for 15 years old. Because many Latin American communities with a handmade dress, mariachi band, and an entrance fit for a queen. The mailman went viral. After more than 21 million views, Miranda decided to pay it forward, donating the fund from the views to a local cat shelter on the brink of closing its doors. Every time I think, always gotta be free line fine, knowing that a big day was like a 10 for life for the shelter. It is more than 100 cats looking for their forever homes. Now for the best part of the show, you. We've got a shout out today going to Mr. Hartman for Queen of Angels Catholic School in Roswell, Georgia. I also want to get a shout out to Howell Middle School, especially their young Caucasian inspiring the next generation. I got to meet you, and Ellenwood is good friend Santa Ana, Ellen, Georgia. Giddy up. Thanks to everyone subscribing and commenting on your CN YouTube channel for your shout out or request. Shine bright today, or you never know when or how with you just may be the light someone need. I'm Corey Wire, and we are CNN10.